different methods I'm going to be trying out to do a PNG tuber. I believe there's supposed to be 5 methods. At the moment, I can only get a couple of work. I'm also still figuring out myself, but I'll show you the ones that I'm testing. So the first one is this one. So this one, you have to have your Discord connected. And in a call, like this. And it will show like movement. And so we're going to go down here and replace the image with the image we want. So we want this one as our steady, and we want this one as our opening, and we're gonna save. Alright, so I don't want mine to get dim or do any kind of like fancy thing, so I'm just gonna try. And then you copy this little URL. You can do this one for groups, but if you just want you, then you copy that, and then you go over here. You can't see my OBS. Okay, so you get your OBS, whatever program you use to record, and then you add a browser source. I'm going to name it with a capital D tuber for Discord, obviously. I just don't want to have such a long one. And then where you copied that URL, you paste it here, and then you can scale it. So I'm going to scale it to the width and the height of what it says my image is. Or you could just do basic 1920 by 1080, whichever one, and you push OK. And it should show up like that. And then you could scale it down, put it in the little corner, and you have your little VTuber. How cute. I make one kind of small. But you do have to have Discord open and it be in a call. So you could create a private server. So I have a private server, which is this one, and then I'm just in a call with myself. And that's how it's tracking the little movements. Oh wait. The next one is... which one was it? Oh yeah. So it's one you have to download. I already have it downloaded, but it's this one right here. So it's called PNG Tubi. And you just download it from here. You click this one right here, the recent, and you just download the little zip file. You then go to your files, and then you just export it, and it turns into this little file. And then it came with other images, but I replaced it. So you just put the image you want, and you have to put the exact title, else it will not work. I don't know what these two are. It just came with it. And then you open this browser link, and this pops up. Obviously you want to allow it, but it moves. And if you have like other mouse movements, you put animate, and then it does that. It's very obnoxious though, so you might want to be careful on what you decide to use to animate it. I won't have my brightness all the way up though, because I don't want it dimming. And then you can choose the different backgrounds. And then you just go back into your OBS. Make that one go away. And then you push another browser one. And we're going to name this one PNG. Sorry about my pets. They're being spastic right now. I don't know why. One of them wants my attention. And then you go to browser. You copy the URL. You go back to OBS. You then paste the URL. You can keep this pretty much default. I didn't change it because it didn't want to work when I changed it. So you just do that. And then you can press Alt while holding this and it will kind of crop it. So you can crop it and then slide it over. And you want to push Filter and go add it to Effect Filter. And you go to Chroma Key. You'll push Yes. And then, since my character has a lot of green in it, I have to add back a lot of green. So I go to Custom. And then I select the color of it, like this. And then I do it like that. So that way it gives me more of my character back. But still kind of takes out the background. And you just close it. And then it's there. But it's not wanting to it's not wanting to talk, and I don't know why, because obviously you can see it talking, but for some reason it's not talking in OBS. So I'm having some issues with it, and I'm not really sure why. If you can figure it out, cool. I haven't been able to. Moving on. The next one I got, actually we need this still. The next one I got is this one, which seems to be the most popular one. It's this cute little app you download. It's completely free. All three of these methods are free. You can donate, that's what this is. But you can just say no thank you. And then you just click the latest version of the one you need. I downloaded this one. And then you go into your downloads. I already moved mine. You go into your downloads, and it'll look like this after you export the original zip. Yeah. Completely extract it, put it on a desktop, and then you want to run this one, the bottom one. And it opens. Originally, there was the screaming deer. I already changed it. But to change your image, you just click the little face, and then you do it that way. So I can do that. And I have a lot of closed eye ones. Make it blink more. And then you could also remove image entirely. So if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. I want it because I made all these cute ones. And then you can change the background here and how sharp or smooth it is. I haven't figured out what that does. And then you save it here. And then I already saved mine. So I'm going to save it over. And then when you go open it, it just goes to your last one. So then you can just open it like that. And then you can make new scenes. So you can make it like mad or plushy or sad. Or just, and then you can do hotkeys and little animations for it. So you can make it like bounce and jump when it talks. you know, there's different ones. But yeah, these two are the same ones, but one's for not talking and one's for talking. So you just make it like shimmy when it's talking, and then shimmy when it's not talking. My AC is being loud. And then here you can control the sensitivity. So since my mic spikes about here, I'm gonna put my sensitivity there. Is this one the sensitivity? Oh, this is the sensitivity. I don't know what this one is then. Delay? Oh, there's a small delay. Why is there a delay? I don't want a delay for when it closes. And then you can just put it like that. And then it works perfectly. And then when you're off of it, it turns that color. That's my mic. This is who made it. It's really nice. And then you can just like make it short screened like this. Make it small. I'm gonna kind of like make it fit my character so I can still see all the buttons at least. But you do have to be careful because when you click on it, right, it will show it again. So, and you can't have it down or else it won't work. I'll show you. So you want to go to add a new one in your OBS, but then you want to go to window capture. And we're going to name this Mini VTube. I prefer it to be Mini VTube. And then you want to do it, but you want to do this one, and then you want to do must match, and then nothing else can avoid it. I don't like doing the cursor with that one. Actually, keep that one on, but I don't like showing the cursor on it. But when you click on it, and then you click on this, see it like goes back. But you can like make it smaller if you wanna. I'm just gonna make it 8 by 6 because that's the size of the usual capture is. Maybe 6 or 7. My 180 again. Make it tall. And you can go here, move it around, do the filter thing, add a chroma key, yes. Sometimes you could just go to the blue one and it will automatically work. My character doesn't want to automatically work, so I'm gonna do the custom again. And then color pick it like that. And then adjust it until it's to my liking. Like that. And then there you go. A nice, beautiful little VTuber. So cute. And to get rid of like any extra edge, you could do the alt thing again and just kind of crap it like so. And just boop. Like that. Isn't it cute? Oh, I love it so much. I think this is the one I'm gonna use the most. There is 2 more options. One of them I haven't gotten to work at all. It will not show up. And then the second one, I'm just having trouble figuring out. And it's like, it's to where you can have it just OBS. It's crazy. We are going to test all of the different VTuber stuff. And with 3D, it is going to take some time. I am going to start streaming and hopefully stream the process. And if you're interested in that, I will link my Twitch. That's where I'm going to start streaming. Maybe a bit on YouTube. Who knows? A little back and forth. Maybe. Yeah, sounds like fun. Bye.